Some stories are so bizarre, so utterly unexplainable that they leave behind nothing but questions. What you're about to hear aren't just creepy stories, they're real events. Cases that defy logic and reason. So sit back, turn off the lights, and let's begin. Story 1. The Man from Torrid. In 1954, a man arrived at Tokyo's Haneda airport, but something was seriously wrong. His passport looked normal. Except for one detail. It was from a country that didn't exist. Torrid. The immigration officers were confused. This wasn't a mistake. His passport looked official, complete with bank stamps and previous travel records from Torrid. Even more disturbing, he was confused too. He insisted Torrid was real. He even pointed to a map where Andorra is located. But instead he saw Torrid, his country, his home. Authorities detained him in a high-security hotel room. No windows, locked doors, guards outside, but by the next morning, he was gone. Vanished without a trace, his passport, his records, everything erased. Some say he slipped through a parallel universe, others believe he never existed at all. Story 2. The Green Children of Woolpit. A quiet English village, the year 1100s. One day, two children stumbled out of a cave, a boy and a girl. But something about them was wrong. Their skin was green. Their clothes were made from a material no one had ever seen, and their language, completely unknown. The villagers tried to feed them, but the children refused all food, except raw beans. As time passed, their skin slowly lost its green color. The boy, however, didn't survive. The girl did. And when she finally learned English, her story was terrifying. She claimed they came from a place without a sun, where everything was bathed in twilight. One day they followed a strange light into a cave, and woke up in our world. No one ever figured out where they came from, a disease, a parallel dimension, or something even stranger. Story 3. The Man Who Disappeared for 15 months and Came Back Different. In 1971, a man was struck by a car in Times Square. He wasn't just any man. He wore 19th century clothes. In his pockets, mint-condition coins from the 1800s, a business card from a company that had shut down over 100 years ago. The police ran his fingerprints, and what they found? Impossible. He matched a missing persons report from 1876, a man who vanished without a trace. The most chilling part? His body showed no signs of aging. It was as if he had skipped through time. Was he a time traveler, a ghost? Or did he somehow slip through time itself? These stories leave us with one haunting question. Are there glitches in reality? Or is the world we know far stranger than we could ever imagine? Tell me in the comments, which story disturbed you the most? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because the truth is always scarier than fiction. Stay safe.